Hey everyone, welcome back to Poplar Preparedness. This is Steve Poplar, and I'm going to give you another weekly update on what's happening in the Pittsburgh region. And of course, we've been using Pittsburgh as kind of the East Coast. We're getting some reports from Northwest Prepper from the West Coast, and just kind of put those things together just so you can kind of get a better idea of what's going on in the whole country. So I went to two Walmarts in the last several days, opposite sides of the city, Sam's Club, Aldi, and Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree and Aldi's are basically the same. Aldi keeps moving their product around a little bit, and they're kind of covering up holes, but they seem to be doing a little bit better. The real problems continue to be at Walmart. I know a lot of people out there are still saying there's no food shortages, there's no issues. Okay, so just all the ports getting all messed up and the harvests being all messed up, that's no problems whatsoever. To a lot of people, no matter what problems there are, they're just going to explain them all away as in that doesn't make any difference. We spend, dozens of trillions of dollars that we've never earned, but that's not going to cause inflation. And we can shut down all the factories, but yet we'll still have all the stuff we want. That's wishful thinking, and we're seeing it in the stores. As I'm going to show you the pictures, as you see those pictures, I want you to step back into your mind 2 years ago. Go back 2 years ago and tell me what you would have said if I had shown you these pictures and said, this is what's been going on for months and everybody thinks things are fine. That's what I want you to do as we look through these. So let's go straight to the pictures, and you tell me what 2 years ago you would say about this. All right, I want 2 weeks ago you to look at this. Whey protein. Remember the byproduct of making cheese. They used to throw the stuff out or put it into animal feed. They just didn't know what to do with it until they were able to convince people it was healthy and they should actually consume it. And then they just dumped as much as they could into these plastic tubs and sold it for outrageously high markups. This whole section that you're looking at here, the whole section used to be those tubs, those round plastic things of byproduct that people would buy and suffer through. But that whole left-hand section, about a month and a half ago, I reported on, they turned it into other products because they didn't have enough. And now it keeps shrinking. There's just less. They can't even keep the other products that they put on there. This is just an idea of what you're seeing elsewhere. Toothpaste. Two years ago, if I had showed you this picture, you would have said, why haven't they consolidated that into 1/4 or 1/2 the space? Because they absolutely should. And it's been like that for weeks and weeks and weeks. They are not solving these issues. The issues are remaining. Canned cat food, it's still a problem. We're hearing reports that some of the manufacturers are switching from canned cat food to making human food. Now, I'm not suggesting that they're putting cat food into tins for humans, but they're using the same cans. I mean, you can use the same cans, but whatever it is, they're just not. I mean, cats are still eating the same amount of food. And look at this. What are the vandals supposed to do this weekend? I mean, they're having riots and stuff like that. What self-respecting vandal would use orange? I mean, seriously, or lime green. I mean, you need some real solid colors like black or like dark red if you're going to vandalize stuff for one of these protests. I mean, what are they going to do? And the factories just aren't squeezing enough milk out of the almonds anymore. Almonds and coconuts and oats, they're just not giving up milk anymore. And regular cows aren't producing either. Why is that? Why is that? And cream cheese. Why is that? I mean, did a whole bunch of cows die and we didn't hear about? Now, I know some have perished in British Columbia, but this is going back further. Where's all the milk? Where'd it go? Did aliens abduct it? Because the milk needs to be somewhere. We're not hearing large reports about milk being dumped out. Maybe that's happening somewhere. But the milk's not showing up on the shelves. The cheese isn't showing up on the shelves, and the byproduct of whey is not showing up on the shelves. That's not a supply chain issue. That's a manufacturing, that is a production issue. Where's it going? Lunch meats. That's the same as it's been for weeks. Canned fruits, 2 bottom shelves, empty. That's what it's been like for weeks. It's not like they stocked that this morning and a horde of people came in and bought up all the bottom shelves of fancy canned fruit. No, they didn't restock that this morning. And as you look down there, you can tell that they haven't restocked that this week. It's not just a labor shortage thing. Those cans are not coming to the stores. They're just not. If they were, they would eventually put a few cases out there. If you're a shopper, you take from those middle section shelves. You do not take it from the bottom shelves. That goes against every single thing that any retail person knows. If they put stuff down there in the past week in the bottom shelf and there's the same stuff up above it, people would take the up above stuff, not the bottom stuff. They would not crawl on their knees to go take the last can out of the back there, unless there's something that they really want. Now, I will say that they have restocked the sugar. Sugar at the stores this week has looked really good. If they're planning to kill us all, you would make sure that they would have plenty of sugar for us, right? I mean, that and some Roundup. Mashed potatoes seem to be a relatively new thing. I'm seeing holes in the mashed potatoes. I don't know if that's just a Thanksgiving thing. I don't know if that's just a thing for right now, but a lot of those boxes that you're seeing right there, there's nothing behind them. They're all fronted. PB&J. This might be because of the lunch meat thing. People are moving over to PB&J and starting to wipe that out because the schools aren't feeding the kids anymore. That might be what that is, but just seeing some holes there. Apparently, all the kids are packing powdered creamer to school or something because powdered creamer just continues. I don't know if someone's using it for chemical experiments or something, but powdered creamer is disappearing too. But since we're seeing all the other creamers and milks and milk products disappearing as well, maybe that has something to do with that there too. But you'd think that the factories would be still making the same amount. Now, I don't know if this is a regional thing because I think most of the tasty cakes and such like that and, sugar formed into shapes, I think that that's usually done more locally. So this might be a regional bakery that's not producing or something like that. But starting to see problems here at multiple stores. So if you need your ho-hos, go out there and go get them. Potatoes, frozen potatoes, it's been like this for months. It's been like that for months. This is not normal. And it's not normal for stores across the entire United States not to be able to fix this problem when they have months to fix it. Healthy dishes, TV dinners, just all this stuff. It's not being fully stocked every night. This is actually a different store. This is a different potato section. And this is a different ho-ho section. If you need your Nutty Buddies and brownies, cosmic brownies... Okay, calm down, Coloradoans. Not those type of cosmic brownies. Yeah, just, I don't know if it's a local thing, but I just started seeing that, so I wanted to point that out and see if you guys are seeing that in your area too. A different canned fruit section. Look at that, 2 bottom shelves again, empty. Haven't been restocked in probably weeks. They just keep being empty down there. They just don't have the stock. It's not like it's sitting in the back or something like that waiting to come out. It just isn't coming out. Powdered creamer, again, at a different store, just not there. Now, this is a new one. I'm seeing ketchup kind of disappearing. I didn't catch a picture of it in the previous store, but ketchup seems to be disappearing. I don't know if they run out of grape jelly, they start using ketchup or something. You guys can tell me about that. But Why would the ketchup be disappearing? And this is Pittsburgh, so ketchup disappearing in Pittsburgh is a big deal. I've been mentioning this for the last couple weeks, the last couple updates. Canned chicken has started to disappear, and now look, it is not doing well. Canned chicken has been relatively untouched when canned beef, canned pork were getting hit hard, but now it looks like canned chicken is having issues. This is the meat section, and the bottom 3 shelves are chicken. Here's the top couple shelves there. Oh, look at this. More chicken. Yeah, that one's chicken. Then you got a little bit of pork, and you got a couple cans of roast beef. Remember those cans of Keystone beef that showed back up on the shelves? Gone. At multiple stores that I've been to in the last couple days, gone. Spam is starting to disappear as well. How many kinds of spam up there are there? One kind of spam. When's the last time you've been to a Walmart and not seen like 8 different kinds of spam? One kind of spam. And those were just restocked, it looked like. Soup, canned soup, gone. That should be sobering. But of the stuff that will kill us, there is plenty of that. Roundup on the other aisle as well. Crisco. If they were really trying to take us out, you'd think there'd be more Crisco. But Criscos have been disappearing. That may be just a holiday thing of people stocking up to make their own pies and that kind of thing. But I've been saying Crisco's been looking thin the last couple weeks, and now it looks like, poof, gone. Cereal, speaking of sugar, cereal section actually looking a lot more sparse than it has in the past. A lot of holes. But good news, the chips have returned. They seem to have really restocked those chip sections in the last couple days that I've seen, at least in this area. So that's good news. But not the lunch meat. No, not the lunch meat. Not the cream cheese. And if you need toilet paper, sorry, it's getting worse. If you can't get toilet paper, make sure you pick up some extra paper towels. Paper plates disappearing. A lot of paper plates disappearing. And this is the other stores, canned cat food, same thing again. All right, so that's what I got for all you guys. Please put your reports down below. Make sure you leave some kind of idea of where you are and what you're seeing. And I will talk to you guys later. Steve Poplar, out.